Yeah, this is my tribute.
I'm in the middle of greatness. We're celebrating International Women's Day, but I don't say it's International Women's Month, or we should be saying this all year round, but definitely here by two Caribbean powerhouses. Can I say that?
Absolutely.
That's correct.
So we're here, Senator Donna Frett-Greogry and Premier Richardson-Hodge, and it's about the 5th annual Women's event, and this is an event, I say this is a staple event of the year. Tell us about it, how you brought it from idea to now beautiful reality.
So it's our 5th annual International Women's Day event and Women's History Month. We celebrate women, and interestingly enough, this idea was born by some millennials in my office. They were like, we should figure out how to support women in our community and celebrate women. And I was like, you know, that's an excellent idea. Do some research. And they did the research, and today it has really become a staple in our community. People really look forward to it. And I look forward to it because it gives us an opportunity to recognize women in our community who are doing great things, recognize women creatives, recognize women who are trailblazers, just women who are in some small businesses. It gives them an opportunity to network with other women. Just a time where women are able to celebrate other women. But of course, we always ensure that we involve men in our community. So that's important for us too.
We're happy to hear
yes,
that.
Absolutely, yes.
So it transformed the waterfront. To me, if I remember correctly, just as the waterfront opened is when this event came to life?
Shortly after, interestingly enough, yes, shortly after.
So it really, it's so beautiful. It complements that new area so well, and as you said, it celebrates women throughout the community, and then we have great honorees. And this year we have Premier. So how did this relationship come to life? How did we get the Premier back here? Because the Premier is when school here, the Premier from here, it's the USVI Anguilla.
Yeah, that's correct. That's correct.
So how did you get, and why did we suggest to have the Premier?
Because we recognize that she is a VI Anguillan, like you say. She is a Virgin Islander. She went to school here, and we are very proud of her. We are very proud of her accomplishments, and it is, in fact, Women's History Month, and we wanted to recognize somebody that is of this place. And we chose her this year to be our inspirational speaker, and we know she'll do a dynamic job. She's been really blazing trails herself in Anguilla, and we wanted to bring her back home to share some of what, you know, she's about, share some of what we can become as Virgin Islands women as well. So that's why we recognized her and saw her and said, you know what, let's reach out to her. And you know what? She was very gracious. She said yes, and she's here with us, and we really appreciate you being here with us today. Yes.
Welcome again. How is it you made history? You're the first female Premier of Anguilla. Tell us about that. When you heard the news, I mean, you were going in to win it. I mean, you're next to her. This is a fighter. She goes for the win. So when you were in election, was that, you had that eye and you had it in your sights?
Yeah.
Or how was it?
Let me first thank you for being here. And I want to thank Mrs. Donna Frett-Greogry for the invitation to come and speak at this year's International Women's event. I am indeed honored to be here, and I want to thank you for that invitation as well. To answer your question, we knew we were going to win. We knew we were going to win. It was a short election. It was a 28-day election, but we had been doing the groundwork. We had been working from long before. We'd been in our districts, we'd been in the communities, and we really campaigned on putting people first. That was our campaign promise, and that is what we're delivering on. 1 year in, we actually made our 1-year anniversary on the 26th of February. And I am proud to say that I have a dynamic team. We work collaboratively, we assist each other, we support each other, and I have no doubt that we are going to continue to advance in leaps and bounds.
Great. Yes. So, former Senate President,
yes,
head of You've been Commissioner of Education. You've been head of the Finance Committee, Premier of Anguilla. When, as women, you're sitting in these powerful positions, but positions which men have had at a chokehold for quite some time. When you enter these and now you transform it into your own way, how is it? Are you going to piggyback off of each other?
Well, I mean, for me, I think you're talking about entering in rooms, entering in boardrooms where men are the most dominant individuals in that space. For me, it's always all about listening, being confident, and sharing your perspective, and being very intentional about what you expect to see. Having that voice and making sure that you take the business seriously. And I think for me, that has really helped me to propel in those type of environments.
Yes, and Donna, if I can call you Donna.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
is absolutely correct. I think that the approach when you enter a room is not about who's there, but what you bring to the table. And so it takes diligence, it takes preparation, because you're going into a room and you understand that you need to be aware of all of the dynamics, you need to be aware of the issues, and you need to come out expressing your views and where you think the discussion should go. And so I think that once you walk into the room, you walk into any arena with that mindset, then everything follows. Yeah. And so I don't look at it in terms of male versus female and the dynamics, etc. It's more about what you are bringing to the table, what you want to accomplish, and what you want to see come out of the discussions at the end of the day.
Beautiful.
And I love that, because preparation is key.
Yes.
Entering rooms, boardrooms, meeting rooms, it's important to prepare, because it's just so important to be able to have the discussion and know what you're talking about and be serious about what you're talking about. So absolutely, that's how you gain the respect of your peers, of your colleagues. It's about gaining that respect because your voice is providing information that they can in fact lean on. Your voice is giving perspective. So now people are now listening and saying, well, let me see what Donna has to say. Yes.
Now, you're leading the office, you're leading the communities, you're leading these powerful roles, but you're still the matriarchs in your families. So how do you get to balance both? And does family know that they have to punch out and let you take that role, or how does it work?
Well, I'll let Donna go first, since her children are older than mine.
Well, interestingly enough, my children are older, so I don't really have to balance that. But I will tell you that I've served in government when my children were younger. So it's all about spending that time, making time for your family. I think that's very mission critical. I raised 3 boys and 1 daughter, but my boys were athletes. So I made sure that I showed up to their games. I made sure that if they had to travel, I was there. So I balanced it by making sure that I carved out the time for my family. Because you know what? If you don't spend time with your family, you don't ever get that time back. So for me, it was all about intentionality, about spending that time, doing what was necessary, taking my kids on trips, just balancing. I mean, I'm not going to tell you that if I go on a trip with my kids, that I didn't have my computer in the evening, but for sure, spending that time is critical. So you have to really, be about how you lead in your community, but also find that balance with your family. Because absent of your family, there's really no you.
And
and for me, when I first entered the political arena, my daughters were 3 and 1.
Wow.
But I did not win in that first election, and I think that everything happens for a reason. That gave me the 5 years to be able to be with them, to support them. So when I did win, for the first time in 2015, they were a little bit more mature, they were supportive, they understood the role that I was playing and what I was bringing to the table. And now, today, they're 20, they're 18, they're in university, and I'm very proud of my daughters. I'm proud of the support that my husband has brought, because that was necessary as well. It is difficult to be in the political arena, to carry all of these responsibilities without the support. And so I am appreciative of my husband, I'm appreciative of my children, and the community as well. We have family members that we have pitched in. I had cousins that babysat, other cousins that comb hair. And so it is really a balancing act. But I think that the positive about that is both being mothers as well. We bring that to the table. We have that nurturing, those personalities, we bring that to the table. And in terms of leadership, I've found that I tap into that quite often as well, because it is important that we nurture and we grow and we support those that are around us. And so as Premier with my team, I bring that to the table as well, and I'm very happy with the team that we have.
I love it. And as we celebrate this special day, as you talked about balancing both, I know ladies and younger ones who are watching, who are coming up, who have it in their head, how do I juggle both? How do I make these both worlds come true? Hearing it from, I must say it again, two powerhouses as yourself, it's giving them a good bit of hope. When I touch real fast on the Anguilla side, you said 1 year in office. How has that year been, and where are we heading?
Yes, it's been challenging, but it's been exciting and deeply purposeful. And when I say that, the first year was more about getting in, understanding the lay of the land, understanding what the issues are, what our priorities are. And so 6 months after we were elected into office, we would have passed our biggest campaign promise, which was the reform of the goods and services tax in Anguilla. We campaigned on it, and we were able to deliver it within 6 months. We took the time to reprioritize what was there from before and determine what we wanted to move ahead with and what was priority for us. And so I'm happy to say that in year 2, we are about action, we're about moving forward, we know what we're about, we know where we want to go, and we will be moving forward, and we will be delivering for the people of Anguilla.
Yes.
My gosh, that is amazing. Amazing.
Yes.
You've been in Anguilla?
Oh, absolutely. I am of Anguilla roots. I'm a Hodge.
You're Hodge?
Absolutely. Yes, my mother's
I had to
father
play your names in
is
my
a Hodge.
head.
Yes, but I love what the Premier said. It's all about setting priorities. When you look overall at a government, you look at it and you think that you can do, or you want to do everything, but setting priorities is key to addressing the issues that are important to the people. So I love what you said, that you set your goals, you set your priorities. It's so important that we all know that while you set your priorities, you still have to out your fires, right?
That's
so
correct.
you have to ensure that the leadership that you have in place are individuals who are also able to stay focused, steer the course on the priorities, and still be able to do the day-to-day and out those fires. It's very important and very impressive that you are able to set your goals. And you said something about nurturing and how women are very nurturing in their spirit. And trust me, when you think about roles and responsibilities, or priorities for that matter, it's all about how you nurture those priorities. It comes very natural. So you stay focused on them. You treat them like babies, your priorities. So you stay the course to ensure that you're able to accomplish them. So it's just like growing your children up, growing up with your children and making sure that you take care of your children is very similar to how women look at how they do their work as government leaders, or as leaders in general. Yes.
I love it. Well, listen, we're having a great time, but our thing is to get the people to the event. And of course, those who are unable to make it, we're going to stream it live on All of We TV. So Anguilla could tune in and way beyond.
Wonderful.
However, so now, ladies, you both together, piggyback off each other, invite them out, because I don't want them to get everything here and then they say, we hear from you enough, they don't need to come out tomorrow. We want them to come on to this thing 5:30 p.m., correct?
Yes, 5:30 p.m. tomorrow. Tomorrow is Thursday, March 12th. Thursday, March 12th. And we are inviting not only women, we're inviting the entire U.S. Virgin Islands community, all those that are within the sound of our voice, to come out on the waterfront promenade. Wear your white. You can wear a hint of purple if you want. Wear your white. Come out as we celebrate 21 dynamic women of the U.S. Virgin Islands, and this is across the territory. Women from St. Croix, women from St. John, and of course women from St. Thomas. But what's super exciting about this year is we have our very own Premier Cora Richardson-Hodge of Anguilla. She is going to be our inspirational speaker, and we are looking forward to hearing her. So I ask folks, come out, and it's a good family time, it's a good networking time. So come out and share with us. We have free food and just a good old time with our people.
So
we have a cash bar, yes. Bring a little cash. And of course, you know that this year we have a little surprise. Every year we give a donation to a women organization.
I thought you were going to say Top Notch is a surprise.
No. Well, yeah, we have Top Notch, but every year we give a donation to a organization that supports girls or women. And this year we have a nice presentation that we're going to give to an amazing organization that has been around here for at least 40 years, that's been supporting young girls in our community. So we are so looking forward to this. And I hope that you are just as excited as we are to be putting this on for our community. It takes a lot of work. We have a nice crew of young people, varying ages that really help us with doing this. So come through and have a good time with us. Looking forward to seeing you.
Yeah, what she said. On a serious note, I am very grateful that the DFG Community Foundation has reached out. I am happy to be a part of it. I'm looking forward. 5 years is a significant accomplishment because it means diligence, it means hard work to be able to put this on year after year. And it is important to continue to recognize our women in society, those persons who work so hard, and they do it without expectation of an acknowledgement or fame or gratitude, but they do it because it means something for them. And so I'm happy to be a part of this, and I look forward to tomorrow evening.
All right. Yeah.
Thursday evening, the place to be, St. Thomas. It's on the waterfront promenade. It's going to be a beautiful evening. Wear white. If you don't wear white,
just come as you are.
Just come. But try to wear white. A little cash bar, but you're going to have a great time. And for those who can't make it all on TV, we're going to be streaming it live. Maybe next time, this event in Anguilla.
Oh, yes. Wonderful.